Dunolly, in the central goldfields region of Victoria. Once a bustling gold miners' haven, now a quiet little country town, rich in the history, still full of old buildings, dotted along the main street. Dunolly has some beautiful, rich architecture buildings, all from the 1800s gold rush era. Dunolly Courthouse. Now that is a building worth seeing. Built in 1862 and used as a town hall, and becoming a courthouse in 1863. Built by the man who built that house that you can see over the back there. Also on the historic property are the old police stables. And of course, what would it be without the original police cells? This magnificent building is worth the time. Inside, you're walking back. It's just like stepping back in history. And here we can see the old juror's box where the jury would sit, listen to evidence, and decide the fate of whoever it was that was standing in the prisoner's box, where the men from the public would stand and watch and listen and see their mates be accused of crimes they may or may not have committed as their mate stood in this little lonely box, staring at the judge and being stared upon by the jurors.
My name's Kath. I'm the Secretary of the Dunolly Historic Precinct, and I'm just going to take you through our courthouse and through to the prisoner's box. Thankfully I'm not shackled, so I'm free to leave whenever I like, but follow me. So the prisoner would have been led through this door, because we have the lockup just outside. I won't open it at the moment because it's a very windy, dusty sort of day, but he would have been led through, or she would have been led through here. So this would have been like a holding cell for the prisoner, and the door here leads us through to the courthouse, which would have been quite intimidating for the prisoner, which was probably deliberate. So let's go through. So the prisoner would have been made to stand probably here. He would have been eyeballed by the jury across the way. And just up to my right is where the judge would have sat. Very imposing sight. Just above us, if you can see through the camera, is a balcony that would only have been for men to watch proceedings if they were permitted in. So right here we have a replica of what a police officer would have worn. The uniform from 1877 to about 1947, but it is a replica. But these trousers are very special. They were worn by our very own Heath Ledger during the shooting of Ned Kelly. Apparently they haven't been washed, so it's extremely exciting that parts of Heath still exist, and here in our very own Dunolly.
Wow.
Pretty exciting.
It is.
Okay, here I am, seated at the Clerk of Court's writing desk. So Jenny, the clerk, would have noted everything that is said, everything that's important for the proceedings, and written with his quilled pen, no doubt, while the judge presided over from behind. And I believe over here is the witness box. Just come out. So if I was a police officer or some member of the community, I would be standing here and giving evidence regarding the prisoner and his or her conduct. And no doubt the judge would have asked me many questions, and I would have shivered and quailed and quaked.
And cried.
And cried, potentially, depending on what sort of evidence I was giving. some wonderful records called the Gazette, the Government Gazette on the wall. So this would have been a place where all the court case documents would have been filed back in the day. Order in the court.
All right, rolling.
Well, come and check out our stables. We've placed a couple of the old police bikes in the stables as well. So there's no horses left, but we'll see what else we can find in there. Just follow me. So come on in, have a look at the little individual stables for the horsies.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so this is our lockup from 1863. So the poor, or not so poor, nasty prisoners would have been kept in here. And it's a little bit like the old Melbourne jail with very small windows, so come and have a look. So you can just imagine what it would have been like being locked in here. Goodness knows how long for. Hopefully not for too long.
It's got a smell.
Yes, it does.
Like people being locked in it. You know, that body smell.
Yeah, it does.
Or it's just me being me, but can you smell that?
Yeah, I'm very smell sensitive myself.
It's almost a urination smell.
And I just got a cobweb in my hair.
Was it a cobweb?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
You know, that's what they feel like.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Look, hang on.
Okay.
I'm not being silly. I cannot see any cobweb.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It did feel a little bit cobwebby to me. That's fine.
That's what they feel like. They're going to turn night vision on, just look for a cobweb.
Yep.
That's what entities feel like when they touch you,
Okay.
is a cobweb. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Can you, honestly, I cannot. Oh, hang on, there is one here.
Okay.
But I can't see any from the roof before that. You weren't over there. Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Because there's nothing hanging. In night vision, I should be able to see that.
Here. Right here. I just felt
There's nothing there.
nothing there.
No.
Interesting, okay.
There's nothing hanging. I can't see it. That's great.
It is. Very cool.
It's just the sun's starting to go down now. It's quite a beautiful evening. And I've got our little group of guests here. Councillor Lisbeth Long and 3 lovely ladies from Vic Roads in Maryborough. Having a bit of a look at the investigation tonight. The girls were out here in the old stables just before and they picked up a figure on the SLS camera, so we've come back out to have a look now and to see if the K2s go off.
We're back again. We said that we'd be back. It's Jodie and Audrey, and we've brought Dee, Elizabeth and Donna. I'm just going to step inside if that's okay. No disrespect. So, hello. Hello. There you are.
Oh, there's 2 of them!
Hello. Thank you so much.
Oh, that just shut off again. That's not me batteries. There's 2 of them, but that shouldn't have shut that off.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
No, I put my...
Hello, my name's Dee, and I'm an investigator, and I've come to speak with you tonight. This thing in my hand is a camera, and it won't hurt you.
You're coming back.
Yeah, how many's back?
Fantastic.
1 or 2?
There's just intermittent. There's 1. I can see definitely. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Pointy.
Can you go near this green light in my hand? What do you think it's near? It must be... Tell me when I'm near it. Am I over here?
Yes.
Righto. I'm just going to put the K2 down there. I'm sorry if I just touched you then. I just want to give you that K2 meter so you can go and play with it if you'd like to.
Is there something that you would like? Oh, there you go. Can you touch the K2 meter? There's a green light that is on the box. Can you touch the green light? It does look like it's stinging.
Is there somebody here with us? Do you have a name? Can you go near that K2 meter on the ground and let it light up? Would you like everybody to come inside? yes. Yes, please. 4. It just said 4. How many women are there coming in the door now?
4.
Is there someone near that K2 that can please touch it? We would love for you to touch that. I really want the spirit box ringing. That's good. Did you hear that? That's good. That was funny. Sorry, I thought that was funny. If there's anybody here with us, you can use this. This is scanning through just normal radio frequency. Is there somebody in here with us in the old stable? Can you touch my hand? My name's Jodie. What's your name? What was that? Did you hear that?
I just have sort of like it's like something's brushed like past my arm, but not touched it. Never touched it, but it's like you can hold my hand, you can touch my hand.
Hello, my name's Audrey. Were you digging something earlier? I thought I heard you say your name was Viv. Not coming out? I think you like Jodie better. That's okay.
Really interesting, and I can feel you all over me.
Can you feel?
Yeah, so I can feel the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up and right down my back and the back of my legs. It's all just tingly, and it's a comfort feeling. It's not scary. I thought I'd be really scared, but it's okay.
25 what? Is that what it said?
Yep.
25. Can you read them out when it says it?
Yeah.
Great.
25 what?
Don't know, could be years old. Ask.
Okay, are you 25? Who am I speaking to? Or who's touching me and making me feel all tingly? Can you let me know your name? Where are you going now? I can't feel the tingles anymore. Are they still there? Oh yeah, no, you're touching my finger now. You're touching my ring finger, where my wedding ring is. I can feel that. Are you a male or a female? Can you let me know? And you said there was 25. Are you 25 years old? I can feel you touching my right hand now. The palm of my right hand. And now you're touching my left index finger where my nail is. I can feel that. Well, this is very nice of you to let me feel you like that.
Were you a policeman here? Can you speak through that device Audrey's holding, please? And tell us something about yourself. Something just touched me on the hand.
Are you still there? Are you still with me, or you've moved on?
Something just touched my hand, like full on. You know, like dragging a finger.
Yeah, you can feel
Just
it.
there it was.
It's a definite touch, like you can.
Before we watch the next clip, I just want to make a point so that you understand that not one of us standing there watching our counsellor interact with the entity, not one of us told her which side the entity was standing with her, yet she knew, she could feel it, and she was 100% accurate. So I hope you enjoy this clip as much as we did.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. But not, it's a nice,
Yeah, Yeah, it's not
There's nothing.
scary. It's definitely tingly, sort
Not
of
bad.
down your neck and
Oh,
then.
there you go. Yeah,
Lovely.
right there. beside
Right, don't. Oh, holding your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, which hand? Left or right? Yeah, I can feel it.
Can you feel that?
Yeah, my
We're holding your
finger.
hand. Absolutely hold. Hang on, I'm just going to get right on your shoulder.
You're holding my hand.
Yep.
Yeah, the tingle is back.
I'm sorry.
What was it?
I can feel you all tingly down my neck and down my legs again.
Yep,
You're holding. Yeah, I can feel you holding my hand, my right hand.
absolutely.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't
Am
that gorgeous?
I familiar to you? Do you know me?
That looks like a child. Look how small it is.
How?
How? What did you just say?
I said, do you know me?
Yeah.
How?
Am I familiar to you or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
I said how.
How?
How am I familiar to you? Have we met before?
That's a child.
Yeah.
Are you playing in the stables? You're allowed.
I have 3 children myself. I am a mother.
Sorry, I'm having camera issues now. What the hell's going
Are
on?
you still holding my hand?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Reaching up.
Okay.
Beautiful.
How old are you? Are you at school?
Whoever it is, I won't say what because that's rude. Whoever it is holding your hand with both hands
Okay.
and looks like they're looking up at you.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they're looking normal, then they'll look up at you.
That's really nice.
That's beautiful.
Well, maybe I'm a comfort to you and that's why you're holding my hand, because you can feel some sort of
Mother figure or something maybe?
figure or calm or something. Yeah, I can feel you holding my hand now. My right hand. You're holding my right hand. And now you're touching my ring finger again.
Isn't that beautiful?
It certainly is.
We've got the stables and our
Are you still
lovely
holding my
counsellor,
hand?
she is holding hands with, there she is, an entity. Well, the entity is holding hands with her. It really likes her. What was that went past you there? Now, see, because I'm on infrared, so I can see that curtain from the SLS camera, and a black thing went, which way is it? Went from the door, like the door, the side of the door across, like a, not even a shadow. It was like a, oh, you'll see on the video. I'll make sure I keep that on there.
Are you still holding my hand?
Right.
Right.
Bribed?
Right.
Did you bribe? Did they get bribed?
No, I thought the Dave said right.
No, bribed.
Now, bribe.
Oh, it comes up in writing.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. Ah. Right.
Who bribed you?
Oh, there you go.
So we're using the SLS camera and getting a fair bit of activity at the moment, which is really good. We're about to head to the police cells. It's just getting on dark now. So,
Graveyard.
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 Let's have a look.
Are you in the graveyard? Or you like going to the graveyard? Or is there somebody special in the graveyard? A loved one?
I'm surprised those K2s haven't
That
gone
you
off.
miss? Can you tell me your name, please? My name's Lisbeth. What's your name? Do you have a name?
So I'm going to turn the night vision on.
Hello, I'm speaking. My name is Lisbeth. How are you? Is anybody...
It's very dark in here, so this is what the cells were like back in the 1800s, mid to late 1800s. So you only got like tiny little windows up the top. It's very dark in here right now. I'll show you what I can see without the night vision. There, absolutely nothing. And I'm inside one of the cells that the prisoners would have been held in for their court case while they were waiting for their court to be heard. The ceilings are quite high in here, but it's not a very big room. It's only about, probably not even 3 metres wide. It's probably 3 metres long by 2.5 metres wide, so it's only small. There's 3 cells in this little jailhouse for the courthouse, and I can honestly tell you, coming in here, it smells very much like unclean and urine. It smells like human urine. That's all I can put it down to.
No, get on the Blackmores, that's the best one.
Hello, my name's Dee. I hope you don't mind I'm coming in here. Is this a cell you were locked in?
Oh no, I can't do that one. Hang on.
Here, give me that. You take that.
What do you do with this?
Oh, Christ. There's a handle either side, one for each hand.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, yeah. Night vision, there you know where you're going.
Oh, hell.
See, you can see where you're going now.
Ords. Where are you? Or Donna, come take a photo of me with the night vision camera. Please. So, I'm about to walk in. I don't know where I'm walking to. Okay, so I'm just going to pan around the room. Hello? My name's Jodie. And I've just come in to say hello.
Hello, I'm Audrey.
And Audrey's with me. I'm sure it would have been horrific being in these cells. Can't only imagine it. How many of you were in these cells? I'm guessing sometimes it got pretty crowded. It's not a nice feeling in here, and I can only imagine what you've been through. Did you have to sleep on the floor? No bedding, no blankets? Hot in summer, cold in winter? That's very interesting. Hang on.
Donna's playing funny jokes.
Hi Donna. How's those mozzies going? This is Donna, and Donna's getting eaten by mozzies. Did you get eaten by mozzies?
I've been so eaten by mozzies.
Alright.
Well,
Hi, right, Lisa and I are here now on our own. We're about to head out to the cells, actually, and we're going to do a bit of a little vigil out there. So we're going to go out there to the cells now and do a bit of vigil. So we've got the K2 meter, we have spirit box, we have ghost tube, and we're going to be doing some EVPs. Here we are at the cells of the lockup. The cells of the lockup. The lockup is the cells of the courthouse. Beautiful brick floor. Smells in that one. You can't smell anything. I can't now either. It smelled like pee in here. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Is there somebody in here in this cell? Sounded like it. Were you locked in here for a crime? Awaiting trial? Sit down. Did you just say sit down? I think it said sit down. Is there anybody here? Did you say me? Oh! Did you say me? Yes.
What is your name? I didn't catch that. What is your name?
Is there someone crying?
How many of you are here? Is that 6? 6.
6 again, 3 times.
One was a woman voice though. I can hear one woman. She needs to speak one at a time because otherwise I can't understand.
Okay, I'm just walking into the witness room. We have the K2 with us. Actually, I might grab the EVP recorder as well. So this is where the witnesses were held while they were waiting to come out and give evidence at a court hearing. Now, there's also a door here. Let me just flip the screen around so I can see. There's a door here that led into like a little coat room or cloak room, and a door leading to the outside. Now once again I'm starting to get that smell I got when I was out in the cell. So when we went out to the cells earlier I could smell like a urine smell in one of the cells there. But when we went out before, that smell was totally gone, so that's strange. Is there somebody in the witness room? This is where the witnesses would sit while they were waiting to give evidence at court against the felon. Is there somebody in this room? So we were about to use the SLS camera again, and the tablet's dead flat. Now that tablet should last a good couple of hours, and it hasn't even been running for an hour, and I can't even turn the thing on. I'm sitting here in the judge's chair just listening to the wind from outside. It's got really quite windy out there. There is a lovely cool breeze though. The windows are rattling in the back half of this courthouse. We still haven't had any K2 activity. It's, oh, and now that I just said that, hello, I just got K2 activity right then. Turn that infrared off. The time is, it's 12:40 a.m. And that was the first bit of K2 activity I've had, so hello. I'm sitting in the judge's chair. Is that all right that I sit in his chair? I saw you go near the K2 meter and flicker the lights, and I'd love for you to be able to do that again. So, there we go. This is just so... Order. But this is where the judge would have sat and done that. And I'm just waiting for the K2 to go off again. Okay, so we're sitting in the courtroom. What time did I say it was? It is 3:39 a.m. We've had some activity on the K2 meter with what would appear to be intelligent responses. It's gone a little bit quiet now though, but that was all captured on our live stream. I had the phone set up there, say hello, because there we go. These are the people on watching my live stream. You're probably very tired too, because as I said, I've been here for 10 hours now. 10 hours I've been investigating you. Maybe 9 hours I've been investigating you. So I understand that you're probably tired. Well, it's at the end of the night now. It's nearly 5 o'clock in the morning. So we made it through the night. We've got a bit of activity, mainly at the start of the night, and we find that a lot of our investigations it's the start of the night, so we don't, we don't pull these all-night investigations. But we did tonight just for something a bit special. Here I am sitting in the judge's chair. Well, good morning. We made it through the night without a hitch. Nothing bad happened. I'll just do a quick recap of what did happen. I came in at 6 p.m. last night and met the two lovely ladies from the historical precinct, and they showed me around. Kath was generous enough to do the guided tour on camera, so that's pretty awesome. Jenny is a wealth of information. She knows a lot about a lot. She's pretty cool. The building itself, it really did have the wow factor. It really was a wow moment when I walked in and saw it. I couldn't believe it, how beautiful it is. On the video, I guess you would have heard me go on and on about it. The girls from Vic Roads, the Vic Roads gang, they showed up, and that was fantastic that they could join. The two of them are into the paranormal, and one of them, she's been introduced to it. And they had a good time. There was no activity on the K2 meter while they were here, but the SLS camera certainly gave them something to look at when they went out to the police horse stables at the back. I wasn't with them at that time. Then Councillor Lisbeth Long turned up, and she and all of us, we all went out to the police stables because the girls had that caught on camera, and we went out there with the camera again, and amazing things did happen, as you would have seen in the video. The cells were just beautiful. I've never seen cells like that, like locally, so they really are a piece of history right there. They were very oppressive, if you want to give them a word. Lisa and I went out there after dark and done a bit of a session. It was only a quick one. We got a little bit on the spirit box, so that was good. And then I spent the rest of the night inside the courthouse. Now I spent probably 3 hours of that on my own, so it was a bit of a solo for 3 hours. So I did a 3-hour live stream, which was awesome. So I wasn't actually on my own. I had you guys watching, or who could watch, and the live stream was also uploaded, so anyone who wasn't up at that hour of the night could see it. So we had Americans, we had English, we had all sorts of people, Australians. It was great. So yeah, it was a good night. We had a fair bit of K2 activity, but the spirit wasn't very strong, as you would have seen, but very intelligent, was only reacting when I was speaking, and if I was speaking to the live stream camera, the entity didn't even touch the K2, so it was really, really good. Other than that, there was a few little things. We caught a few little orbs. The only ones that you would have seen on the video once I edit it are the ones that I can't put down to just dust because of the direction or the turn which they created while they were floating. And there was a couple of spots on there that obviously I haven't edited yet, but there's a couple of spots on there where I get flashes of light. So they're not actually dust particles or anything floating past, but they are flashes, so that was pretty interesting. There was one noise caught while I was doing an EVP. and it was just a noise, it was a bang. And other than that, that was it. It was, I guess, on the scale of our activity we normally catch, it was a relatively quiet night, but there was a little bit of stuff going on. And once I watch all the video footage that I have, I'll be able to elaborate more on that. But you would have seen it before me, because you're seeing this at the end of my video. So I've already edited and already shown you what I thought was relevant. So yeah, it was pretty good. When I was getting the intelligent K2 responses, I had to go out to the car and get something. And the whole time I was gone, there was no K2 activity. And our app, what do you call it? Like an Ovilus. It creates words, but it didn't even say anything. But before that, it had just been going off. It was just word after word after word. So, and then when I come back, it took me a while, but I started getting responses on that again too. But all in all, it was a great night. It's a great venue. So if you can, you know, pull yourselves together for a bit of a paranormal experience, I suggest coming here to the Dunolly Courthouse. Well worth it. It was a long night, but it was well worth it. Poor Lisa was worn out. She fell asleep on one of the bench seats out there, but she's gone home now and she'll be going to bed. So yeah, so now I'm just going to hang out. I've got 2 hours left, so I'm just going to hang out. I'm going to have coffee, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to see if I can catch anything for the last hour and a half or so. Alright, so thank you for watching the video. Thank you for those guys, you guys that joined me on the live stream. That was awesome. It was just like having you here. And thank you to any spirits or entities that were with me last night. That was fantastic. Alright, until our next video. Bye.